This tutorial is for a spirit chain. This is a little bit different version of a spirit chain. The classic spirit chain is only 2 different ribbons. This one is 3, so it is a little bit more difficult to get started. Here's the top where I started it. Let me just show you how I do that. You can start them however you want, however you usually start them. Just make sure that you do the 3rd ribbon on the opposite side. But I'll show you a little trick that I got for doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do this maroon or burgundy in the middle. So just kind of want to find the middle. To start this chain, you just want to fold that over like that. Make an angle there, and then fold it back down. Make another one. I like to put it on the table and get it smashed down, make sure I've got it where I want it. You want these ribbons to be next to each other. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Okay, you can go ahead and put a staple there just to lock it in place if you want. I'm going to take this white one, which is going to be on my right side. So I just want to make a point right there. So I'm just folding that over like this, and matching that up alongside here and making a point. So like that. Now I'm going to take that point and match it up right there and match up this ribbon with that right there. Make sure they're going the same direction. There you go. Staple that in place. Make sure it's where I want it. Yes. And that will put this ribbon at the exact angle that I need it. Now I'm going to take this black one and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm using this as my guide, so I want to fold it that way. So I'm folding it again to make a point. Just match it up right there. So you're just folding it over and making a point. Very simple. And then matching it up so it's parallel right there, or matching. Both those are exactly the same. And that's what it looks like on the back. I just want to give that a staple. Make sure it stays in place. Okay, so it looks like this. We've got the burgundies running down, straight down, the white going off to the right, and the black going off to the left. Now I'm just going to take a piece of masking tape and tape down that point, and I can use a book too. That always helps me with these kind of braids, just to help keep them steady and to keep them flat. When I get started, it is a little bit of a pain. So I'm going to do the black one underneath. I'm going to go all the way underneath both ribbons. And I'm going to make sure that that is flush with the side of this before I press it down. Now this white one, I'm going to go underneath just the right side and then over the left side. Again, I'm going to make sure that that's flush there before I pinch it down. And I always kind of push up. And then you can pull your book down a little bit to hold that in place. Now with the white, I'm going to go under and over. And just kind of push up, make sure it's where I want it. And you'll notice these first 2 are side by side. That's okay, that's how it has to be. Now on this one, I'm going to go over the right one, and then I'm going to go under the 2 on the left. And I'm going to push that up. So I got like a triangle, and I want all these ribbons to connect. I want this black one pushed up to that white one. Now the white one, I'm going to go under the burgundy on the right and over the one on the left. If you'll notice this white, that's your standard spirit chain pattern. But I'm weaving this black one throughout. So now I'm going to go over the one on the left, the maroon, but I'm also going to go over this one, under the one on the right and under the white. So it's over one and under two. You'll see a pattern start to emerge, and it becomes a little bit easier to make it happen. And I keep pushing the book down just to keep it stable. So I'm going to pinch that, and I'm going to go under the white one. I'm going to go under the burgundy and over the black. You just want it to be kind of snug up against the side of this ribbon. Now I'm going to go over and under the right one. You see, I'm just kind of pushing up, making sure that this one touches this one. I don't know if you can see that good, but you just want to make sure they're snug up against each other, that each of these ribbons touch, that there's not gaps. I'm going to push my book down. Now my black, I'm going to go over the burgundy on the left, but under the white and burgundy on the right. My white, I'm going to go back under, and it'll be over the burgundy. This black one, I need to go over the one on the right and under the two on the left. So if you can see, these triangles are starting to make shape here. So just take this slowly and just stay with the pattern of going over and under. The black one, I'm going to go over the one on the left, but under the white and burgundy on the right. And the white one's going to go back under, and it's going to go over the burgundy on the right. This black one, I need to go over and under these two. You can see why I use a book. Keep this steady. These ribbons are the 7/8 inch ribbons. I'm making an 18-inch long braid, so I doubled the size of the ribbons, or doubled the length of the ribbons to make this braid. So each of these ribbons are cut at 36 inches to make an 18-inch braid. So just double the length that you need. I hope you can see what I'm doing good. See the pattern that I'm making. Going over and under and under and over these two. And constantly kind of giving them a push so they all touch there. There's no gaps. And I cut these a little bit long. For some reason I ended up with some extra, but I didn't on my last one. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.